If IBM has its way, cloud costs for some big organizations are about to go way up. Does your big organization run on a relational database? The IBM variety, aka DB2? If your answer is yes to these two questions, you may be in for a rude pricing surprise if your top-down strategy is to abandon your data center for a public cloud tenant for infrastructure and software. Simon Charwood's story for the Register reported on IBM's intention to raise the cost of DB2 as a service by over 100% over at least a couple of tiers. In the same story, he reported IBM had simplified and likely reduced the cost of its IaaS cloud for big organizations by offering to adhere to what can only be called commitment-based subscription pricing, month after month, regardless of overages. I verified the veracity of Charwood's report with a visit to IBM's online presentation of the pricing change. I wonder if anyone seriously edited the content of this announcement. If I ran an IT department for the kind of big organization with a lengthy history of buying products and services from IBM, I would be concerned quite a bit by the following quote. "We are constantly investing our efforts to improve our services, and this required price increase helps to ensure continued service and a level of satisfaction that we are proud to provide." End of quote. Okay. But this is no incremental increase. This is a ginormous increase, 106% for product D02GTZX, and a 55% increase for product D02GUZX. By the way, who picks these product names? Especially when one considers, quote, virtual processor cores, quote, run every hour of every day for an average 30-day month. What used to cost me $1,398.60 per month is now going to cost me $2,160 per month. IBM isn't the only database as a service provider substantially raising customer costs. If you can wade through the techno-speak of Microsoft's presentation of Azure SQL costs, you will likely find price increases from previous years. Once again, I need to wonder whether anyone edited this web copy. Calling the pricing quote flexible and transparent, end of quote, looks like a stretch. There are many settings customers need to adjust to produce a realistic quote of what Azure SQL will end up costing their organization. For example, what's the difference between vCore and serverless compute? Gen 5, provision compute. It would be helpful if inline tags have been included for customers surfacing this page of the Microsoft site, but they are nowhere to be found. Geek speak as a veil may work for highly technical CIOs and their teams, but not for the members of the C-suite who have to review funding requests. And by the way, they're probably going to work fine for Microsoft certified engineers, which helps Microsoft's cause. What's the bottom line? Database as a service is getting a lot more costly. Investors should plan on some shakeout. And could it be that Snowflake is exploiting this move, using it to its advantage? My hunch is yes. Customers will inevitably reach a ceiling. It may also be helpful to look for Google Cloud to pick up some of the fruit dropping from this customer tree, not to mention AWS. And in fact, AWS was recently quoted with reference to NASDAQ as far as providing this type of database service. My name is Ira Michael Blonder. I'm the CEO and founder of IMB Enterprises. We offer advisory services, including quick studies on the topic of enterprise software market trends. Short calls are always free. If you have a notion, please don't hesitate to call me in the United States at 631-673-2929. You can also find out more about our take and how we implement it on our online blog, https://www.imbenterprises.com/our-blog/ and or my personal Twitter page @MikeTheBebop. Speak with you tomorrow.